Where are we today in business? Now, you all know that the economists have told us that the recession is over. We also know that a lot of you are still feeling very recessed. Some of you are doing very well, some of you are still struggling, and so here's sort of the context I want to set for the conversation today. How many of you remember 2009 and still wake up with cold sweats? Picturing the chart on the Dow Jones plummeting day after day, 400, 500 points. It was painful. If you saw the new Wall Street movie and you see that replayed in front of you, it's traumatic, right? And so we liken 2009 and the first part of 2010 to the first 5 seconds after a bomb went off. And the mentality that we experienced among our clients and our prospects at that time was not a, yes, let's have a conversation about ROI. Oh, tell me more about social networking. The conversation we had with people was, what the hell just happened? It was traumatic. It was harsh. Okay? Those of you who have business development responsibilities, marketing responsibilities, you may remember reaching out to folks at the time, and you want to set a meeting with them, and they say, look, we're skipping out of our lease at midnight tonight. You can't come talk to me about marketing right now. That's how it was in, say, 2009, first half of 2010. And so what we like to think of now for a lot of folks is it's not 5 seconds after a bomb went off. It's like 2 days after the bomb went off. And at 2 days after the bomb went off, you start to say to yourself, this is how it's going to be. I have to stop being traumatized by this and figure out how to procure food, shelter, and clothing for myself. Okay, so we've been knocked back down to the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy of needs in the business world. And that's where a lot of folks are today. They're disoriented. There's a lot of new information coming out, a lot of confusion about what works now and what doesn't work anymore. And so we just wanted to start off with a context and bring it in from there from a business perspective, because it's important to use another dramatic analogy, it's important to stabilize the patient before we have surgery on them to turn things from a cash burn into a profit center. Okay, so that's a little bit about what we're talking about first. So in the context of this, it's a couple of days after the bomb went off when we procure food, shelter, and clothing for ourselves.